To those rocks down that cavern.
20th Century Fox logo bloopers 2 presents. Presented by Thorn. Occupied by Germany. Let's start the show.
Hey, fellas.
Well, we got some news for you.
First take. Action.
That metal we found in the rocks. We put it through a bunch of tests, a lot of tests, and we're 100% sure that it is the metal called gallium. And man, I'll tell you, it's some weird stuff. It was morphing into different shapes and pulsating. It was beating, it was moving around.
Discovered by
Why
a
does
French
it
chemist in
1875?
gallium is a soft silvery metal with a melting
Because
point
I
of
like to put home
85.6
entertainment
degrees
over
Fahrenheit.
there.
It is a byproduct of aluminum and zinc production.
It is
But
not
can also be
20th Century
created by
Fox home
smelting.
entertainment.
Ideal for carrying high
20th
voltages,
Century
gallium
Fox.
is commonly used in electronic circuits, semiconductors, and LED panels.
Fine.
Its military applications include communications, radar, and electronic warfare. But it is most sought after for incredibly efficient, high-tech solar panels.
It's real strange because we've got this paradox there. Gallium was only discovered in 1875, and we find it in an Aztec age rocks underwater in a cave. So there's lots of questions we got to answer.
I mean, the process they found out in 1875, didn't they have to
Cut.
smelt it? Didn't they have to
Why
work it?
does
Yes,
it
that-
20th Century Fox?
We're talking about 500 years ago.
So they made this stuff, basically.
That's
Yeah.
what
It's
what
not
Eric's talking
30th
about.
Century
Well,
Fox.
they had to have
It's
some
20th
use
Century
for it, else
Fox.
it wouldn't have been down.
Exactly. But why, though?
Yeah.
That's the question.
Yeah.
And who? Was it the Aztecs?
No.
Well, it had to be fairly valuable to them because they went to a lot of trouble to hide it.
Yeah, there's no doubt something's going on there.
How much more of that stuff is in there?
Oh, there's
Just
rocks
like
everywhere. There's
pictures
tons of
that-
rocks. All the rocks we broke
That
open
what
had
this is like pictures all
I
good.
don't know where this is going to lead us.
Just some of the
But I got a feeling it's
pictures
right back
are
into that
very
cavern.
good. So it's flat. Let's make it a little bit thinner. Like they're called thin oil fins.
I don't know if anybody got any rest last night.
It's been quite a roller coaster, that's for sure.
Yeah.
We know that the rocks themselves, they're in ore.
So it's
But
like
what is this gallium doing in the rocks?
It had to have had some value to them back then in
Yeah.
order to go to that much trouble. There's no telling what else is in there.
Yep.
So we know from carbon dating the box is over 500 years old. We know that it contains rocks. The rocks are used in
20th
vessels
Century
to hold the
Fox.
gallium.
So it's
Gallium's a rare
like
metal.
big bass.
You know, the Aztecs held their treasure in a cave that had 7 caverns, which is exactly what we have on this property. So you ask me, you know, I want to know what else is down there.
We have 2 miles of these caves, and we hadn't seen 1% of what the hell is in these caves.
We've got to fully explore this entire cave
So
system
absolutely.
because we don't know what is hidden in there still. We need to be able to look at every point in that cavern to find treasure. We've been working on this project for about 2 years.
Cut.
So we've got some
Want
good
to
data,
see
including
20th Century Fox
GPR,
searchlight
LiDAR,
pictures?
you name it. There's a lot
Because
more
I
we can
wanted
do.
to add searchlight pictures down at the bottom here.
We've got, the last year we've spent months to the cavern. Come on, baby.
It is
Where we
not
can
20th
hide
Century
that,
Fox,
we
that's
just
that
walk in
picture.
and I'll have to deal with diving.
20th Century Fox.
So we're going to see what we can do to find the dry cavern under there. And we'll drill our own hole. Basically creating our own entrance. So when we get to the dry part, we'll be able to explore so much faster and find out what's down there.
I think we can do it.
Next tape.
Ultimately, finding this dry entrance is going to be a result of science.
Excellent.
I've got a lot of tools at my disposal that will allow me to identify the dry entrance to the cave system on the ranch.
Let's do it.
But we really need to be certain that we're above a dry cavern before we start drilling. Because every time the Dwayne calls in a rat hole rig, it could cost him another 10 to 20 grand. depending on
Why
how
does
deep
it say
that hole is.
searchlight pictures? Why would you remove the
thing I
word
wanna do
Fox
is
and the
look at
word
those rocks
Fox
and
is
tell
like pictures to
When you're
make
a
it searchlight
geologist, you spend a lot of
pictures.
time talking to rocks.
Because we wanted to remove Fox to make it to a new logo. It is not Searchlight Pictures. It's 20th Century Fox. How'd you make 20th Century Fox television
Today I
distribution?
took the rocks out that Chad pulled from the box, and
And
that's a fancy word for sugar, sort of. I haven't seen anything like this around here. This is a metamorphic rock called quartzite. It was once a sandstone, but then it was subject to heat and pressure, and it sort of just melted it all together. So it's highly mineralized. The great thing about rocks with a sucrosic texture is the pores in these rocks pick up a lot of things that are around them. And so one of the easiest things to look for is radiation. This is a type of rock called quartzite. And so quartzite itself doesn't have any radioactive characteristics. If the Geiger counter picks up radiation, it means that the radiation is coming from the cavern itself.
Let's
So
add
if
the
these
word
rocks have been sitting
distribution
like
to the
that for
word
over 500
2050
years,
Fox
they're going to pick up that
television.
radioactivity. And so that will tell us a lot about the cave system. Let's, yeah,
I don't want phones.
we're getting a little bit
Let's copy this dude.
here. Seems to be on the outside of this rock, sort of. You can see the remnants of a gallium right there.
Distribution.
And there's nothing there. When I put it to this rock again, that's definitely radioactivity.
2050 Fox television distribution.
I think that could be significant. I'm going to call
2050
it
Fox
brain.
television distribution. 2050 Fox television distribution.
So I took out some of these rocks, and I got the Geiger counter out.
The
You hear that?
It's picking some up. And
It's picking up trace amounts of radioactivity. You know, I don't know if I'd want to be carrying that around in my pocket for the rest of my life, but now we try it on the gallery, there's nothing. It's coming from the rock. Well, think of it this way. You take a rock that has absolutely no radiation. You take it next to a nuclear reactor, such as Chernobyl.
Studios.
So when you pick up that rock, it'll have all sorts of radioactivity in it, and that's what's happened here. This could be huge for us, finding a better way to explore that cavern. Oftentimes in cave systems, caves follow faults. It's a weakness in its crust, basically, and radioactivity tends to find that weak zone. Radionuclides will follow fault zones.
oh, really?
Yeah. So the idea here is if we find the radioactivity that's seeping from the ground, we find the fault, and potentially we get a dry entrance to the cave system.
That's a heck of a plan, man. That's good.
It's worth a shot, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. Our ace in the hole is Eric. If
Then
Eric can narrow down this
Then
search
distribution.
to just a
Then
few
television.
acres,
Then
it's
box.
huge.
Then century. Then two.
We
Then
don't want to tear this
zero.
whole place up. We just need to find a way
Then
to protect the dry
yeah.
part of the cavern. And then drill a hole.
And then
make
they
an
all
entrance
make
to the cavern
20th
so that we can
Century
explore it.
Fox television distribution.
And you
Star
can bet your ass
Studios
we'll never
Searchlight
look to find it.
Pictures. And this is how big of the logo is.
Honestly, I love everything about Joe, but I've never lived off
Hold
the
on,
grid.
I gotta
Looks like
move
we're
the
spending our first night
Searchlight.
in a tent. But it doesn't look
I
like
gotta
we'll be
move this
sleeping.
thing. I don't always realize it doesn't scale me somehow.
There's a different way to treat HIV.
These
It's once
searchlights are
monthly
much
injectable
higher.
Cabenuva. Cabenuva is the only
Whoa!
once a month complete
I
HIV
didn't even
treatment
know
for
that
adults who
that
are
could
undetectable.
Cabenuva helps keep me undetectable. It's 2
One,
injections given by
one,
my
and a
healthcare
two,
provider once a
and a
month.
chicka padaru.
Aren't on my mind.
I love being able to pick up and go. Don't receive Cabenuva if you're allergic to its ingredients or taking certain medicines which may interact with Cabenuva. Serious side effects include allergic reactions, post-injection reactions, liver problems, and depression. If you have a rash and other allergic reaction symptoms, stop Cabenuva and get medical help right away. Tell your doctor if you have liver problems or mental health concerns, and if you are pregnant, breastfeeding, or considering pregnancy. Some of the most common side effects include injection site reactions, fever, and tiredness. You can switch to Cabenuva. Attend all treatment appointments.
Once a month Cabenuva, I'm good to go.
Ask your doctor about once monthly Cabenuva.
Hi, I'm Heather, and a little
Cut! Fox Television Distribution, Star Studios, Searchlight
With the
Pictures.
juicy chicken and the delicious pickle. The bite with the pickle.
Well,
is
it's because I'm gonna put all those words right.
Hi, I'm Jennifer. A little thing I love about the Chick-fil-A chicken sandwich is the combination of the warm soft bun against this delicious piece of chicken. The bun is just this soft little hug around the chicken that's so perfect in every bite.
I give consent
To sever my memories between my work life
and my personal life.
It's the 20th Century Fox Television Distribution, Star Studios, Searchlight Pictures. It's 20th Century Fox Television
This program
Distribution.
is brought to you in part by the makers of Hormel Chili. Pour on.
Television Distribution, Star Studios, Searchlight Pictures.
Certified turbocharger, suspension and fuel injection.
Translation: Certified Goosebumps.
Certified for headlamp to tailpipe.
That's certified head turns. It's all backed by our limited mileage warranty. That means unlimited peace of mind. Mercedes-Benz certified pre-owned. Translation: the Mercedes of your dreams is closer than you think.
Break is like your halftime. Then Coke with coffee is the
20th Century Fox.
coach who knows you better than you know yourself. Also, the speech tastes amazing. Coke with coffee.
I'm used to taking chances. But when it comes to my insurance, I don't. I use Liberty Mutual. They customize your car insurance so you only pay for what you need.
And by switching, you can even save $665.
Only pay.
Where does your almond milk come from?
Almond restarts here with our almond trees in our food. My parents' job is to look after them. And it's my job to test the product.
The best almonds make the best almond milk. Blue Diamond Almond Breeze. We'll do anything for love on Discovery Plus. Stream now for just $4.99.
I was over on the other side of the ranch. Got a call from my dad. Said Eric had some, maybe some good ideas how we can find this dry entrance.
I mean, there's still a few things I think we need to work out. Scope, basically. We may have something here.
Tell us. We need some good news, brother.
Charlie. So, I was looking at some of those rocks that you pulled from the box there, and I decided to run a Geiger counter over it. And sure enough, we did find some radioactivity in it. The rock itself is radioactive.
Well, it's like last year.
Whoa! Cut!
Yeah, exactly.
Why did you make the logo destroyed?
The Geiger counter to find the radioactivity.
Where's that noise coming from? And why were you knocking the 20th Century Fox logo text
I think Eric's definitely on
out
something.
of the way with those characters?
I mean, since radioactivity.
And why did they put
underground
the
can be
noise at the
detected above
CCD
ground,
mouse?
If we find the radiation,
That
we'll
API.
find new entrances to Canada.
5
I'm thinking of
552
putting together
to 641.
using an unmanned aerial vehicle. If we can equip that with a radioactive detector, a Geiger counter in essence, fly it low,
It's because of what they do that thing.
Yeah, and then you zigzag back and forth, and you could find your cases.
Okay.
so you find
How to
radioactivity.
make the car? How do I make a
I think this may
car?
really help us narrow down our search.
Like how
We
to
have
make
narrow
a
it down
big
some.
one?
The ranch is just too big.
Sounds like a hell of a plan, eh?
Yeah, I'm gonna make a few phone calls and see if we can line up a UAV with a radioactive detector on it.
Let's do that. That sounds awesome. Sounds fun.
How do I make the car?
That's a good plan, Eric. Let us get out of your hair and you make your phone calls and see what we get coming. What do you
All
say?
right. Will do.
Good idea.
Let's do it.
we can determine where that radiation is leaking out of the side of the mountain or something, then that gives us a possible target that we can go dig at.
Hey, Dad, you around? Okay.
Back up the documents.
How to make tires on the car. You make them black. Oh yeah, black.
I'm just telling Chad, you're going
You
to
have
serve
black.
officially with the lawsuit.
This is how your tires actually.
My advice, you get
That's
counsel, and we'll settle.
what they're look like. They're not spheres, they are tires.
I've worked like a
Or
sun for everything
circles.
in my life. I guess you can say it gives me a short fuse for freeload.
I have made a heck of a car. Now let's change the color for the car.
Things start going good. Call me a liar. Because you want some kind of, you're going to sneak up, pull a gun? Is that what we're going to do? You liar, come on, what do you got?
I'm gonna call.
He did.
Hey, Dwayne.
Just go, man. What are you doing here still? We got your stupid ass papers. Go. We'll see you in court.
Well, the judge will say stop, because the attorneys that I hire don't lose. They don't lose. Bottom line.
Well, he's not a part of the ownership of the land, and that's as simple as it gets.
There's people just coming out of the woodworks that think they're kind of entitled to something like this. We just gotta move forward.
Chad's right. There's not much we can do about freeloaders, but we have to do something about the trespassers. That's as simple as it gets.
You hungry?
No.
You know, I got Charlie putting more cameras up.
Problem with the camera is they don't stop anyone. I think we need a few yards of fence here. Guide people to the river here and the rocks here, or dead ends.
Dead in the car. Whoa, what is going on?
You hear that?
How to make a police car. I'm not adding the lights to it though. This is another body of the car, just like the wood car.
Legal limits are 500 foot at least.
Gotta like this and make another tire.
Those were a
Tire.
You know, a good friend of mine was air cabin.
Tires.
He told me that flying in a
This
Formation
time
4 is no
it's
more
a
than just a decoy. If they're moving people or supplies, they'll fly in Formation 4 like that as a decoy, and really what's going on is a mile or two away. Noble?
Okay, look at this. Jeff and I were the first ones in. We didn't touch anything because it's obviously a mess, but I don't know what's going on here.
Ooh yeah, that's a
Hey
good
Josh,
color and much darker than the other one. I didn't want it to look like this stupid thing. Copy. Spiel.
I don't know. We found it like this when we rolled in. I mean, do you think Lynn could have done this?
No. I mean, that's not Lynn. No way. No way.
Did we have food in here?
We did. I mean, the food was over here.
Yes. Was it the vents that didn't? So if it was an animal, they would have gotten into that, right? Yeah.
It's a mess.
Anything looks like it's missing. Yeah, we're gonna we might get some more trail cams and just keep
Grab some pictures of this and have Jamie look at it. Those damn helicopters, they were decoy. Someone came in here looking for something in the crew's tent. Maybe the footage of what's in the camera. Who knows? Whoever did this tossed the whole tent around. They didn't care if we knew they were there. They were looking for something. No question about that one. Let's say your goal.
Cut!
What the hell is this?
Did you keep digging?
Honestly, I love everything about Joe, but I've never
First of all, why did it say somebody upset Chewy Fox? Why would you make those cars destroy the freaking searchlights? Because I had to put those there.
Hey, Jamie.
Chad sent me the picture.
It is not 70th Century Fox, and those cars are not supposed to be there. It's 20th Century Fox, and fix the searchlights.
What are they looking for?
I think they think we know something.
You know, when I first
End
got
of the
here,
video.